The drug epidemic. Clark County had roughly 170 drug overdose hospitalizations and deaths last year. And according to the Indiana Department of Health, more than a dozen of those victims were younger than 14 years old.
WDRB's Raina Katko explains how one program is working with police to end the cycle of addiction.
Project CARE has been going door to door, offering resources like Narcan to drug overdose survivors in Jeffersonville since August of 2021. But now it's expanding its services into Charlestown and Clarksville.
We know it's a need. I mean, it's undeniable.
Clarksville Police Chief Nathan Walls worked in narcotics for a decade. He says officers often go to the same homes over and over to help drug overdose victims, whom he feels are getting younger every year.
We have those calls weekly and sometimes daily. We're begging for resources to hope we can help people.
Project CARE answered that plea. It stands for Collaborative Access to Recovery Engagement and meets people where they're at in their recovery journey.
Substance use disorder is treatable.
Jeffersonville's police department was the program's pilot partnership 3 years ago. Since then, the project has seen a 79% success rate, helping roughly 500 overdose survivors. Now it's working with the southern Indiana communities surrounding Jeffersonville, Clarksville, and Charlestown.
There are some times where incidents happen in Jeffersonville, but that person may live in another community. Therefore, we are unable to do an in-person follow-up.
It just seems like a no-brainer for us to want to bring it here.
2 to 3 days after an overdose, one of these 3 Project CARE employees go to the survivor's door with a police officer, leaving behind kits filled with items like Narcan, Band-Aids, and county-specific resource guides.
We're not wanting people to feel comfortable using drugs in Clarksville at all, but we do recognize the need, especially for these children.
In hopes of providing direct access to recovery services and stopping the cycle of drug abuse.
It's huge, you know, if we don't have to go back or we see somebody out that's recovered, then that's the results we're looking for.
The police departments are currently compiling lists of people for Project CARE to visit, but the program hopes to start door knocking next week. Reporting with photojournalist Chad Kentlener, Raina Katko, WDRB News.